Is he eating something? What are you doing?
Getting some food before we left.
What is that?
Secret project we're working on. You can't show it though. You gotta blur it out. Okay, so we're gonna do a chest and shoulders day today. The way my plan's set up, it combines those two, and then I throw in some shoulders on another day, just to kind of get a little bit more volume out of it. But I mixed up game day fully loaded. That will be back in stock soon. Currently out of stock. That product has blown up for us over the last year or so.
Ben, how's business?
Bowman.
I like that.
Had it for a couple of years now. It's really caught on, and I think that item, we have 2 flavors of right now. I think we're actually going to expand that to 5 flavors. So we're probably going to need some help figuring out what flavors to do next. I like to double stack Vasojet. For some reason, I just love pump products, like a lot of you do.
Oh, the most satisfying feeling you can get in the gym is the pump.
But I like taking more than the recommended dosage. Even though the recommended dosage is effective, I have the luxury of being able to go walk out in the warehouse and grab another bottle when I run out. So I'm gonna double stack this, take this pre-workout, and then we're gonna go actually mix up some EAA for my intro workout. So a little physique update for you guys. I'm gonna show you out there. I'm actually up in weight a little bit, about a pound. So I think I'm around 214. I think last time I talked to you guys about that, I was 213, which I think is, there's a number of different factors here. But the diet that I'm on, I'm actually taking in, I think a lot of people find this when they first start dieting, again, is that your protein intake when you're not dieting is way less than you actually think it is. So now I'm doing a couple shakes a day. I'm doing what feels like more volume in food. I'm doing a lot more water. I'm drinking like a gallon or a gallon and a half of water a day. So there's some water weight in there. But then I think one of the biggest things is I went from casually lifting, doing, like 3-4 days a week, not pushing myself too hard, to 5 to 6 days a week, pushing as hard as I can, doing legs twice a week, doing big body groups like back, and really crushing it. So I'm actually putting on a lot of muscle during this time, and that's great too, because I don't really have a scale goal as much as I do a look and feel goal in terms of what I want to look like at the end of this transformation. So however I get my body composition, in the end, I want it to be lower body fat, more muscle. So the number on the scale doesn't really matter to me. So that's the goal, is for recomp. And I think a big factor of that as well is PRXT. I think PRXT is a phenomenal product. I think I've mentioned it on here before. PRXT has mitoburn in it. Mitoburn is a super cool ingredient that I think is probably one of the best ingredients to come out of our industry in the last 10 years, in that it actually amplifies all aspects of exercise. So if you're working out, you're burning calories, you're lifting, you're going to increase muscle building potential, you're going to increase fat burning potential. All the great aspects of working out are literally amplified by that product. So super cool. And yeah, I'm excited with the results so far. I think I'm about a month and a half in. The end date is early February. It is early November, so I have plenty of time left to go. So I'm not going to freak out at the number on the scale. I'm just going to let the process play out. Okay, so I'm going to mix up a scoop of ISO EAA, and I'm actually going to do a scoop of ISO carb too, because I'm a little behind on my carbs for the day. I like to do EAs or something like that during my workout, because in theory, your blood flow is optimal while you're training. So nutrient delivery to that muscle group that you're training should be at its peak. So that's why I like getting in some amino acids during that time. So 1 scoop of isocarb, 1 scoop of EAA. EAA has about 15 grams of aminos in it, plus electrolytes for hydration. So really good if you're lifting or doing cardio. So we're doing chest and shoulders. So I'm gonna actually roll out my back with the injury I had, and then just how much you utilize your back for stability while you're benching. I like to roll that out. I like to slightly warm up my upper back, my middle traps, and have that ready to go so that everything feels nice and warm before I start actually pushing. So I'm gonna warm up first, doing kind of a machine fly. This is a kind of a unique machine. It's not really like a pec deck, but it gets a good range of motion. So I'm gonna do that first, get some blood into the chest, and then move to bench. What's kind of cool about this machine is that it does have these bars that rotate this way. So rather than being fixed and only being able to come to one point, you can actually press inwards, but then push your arms forward so you can get a better squeeze with your chest. So I actually like this machine a lot. I'm a month and a half into this, but I want you guys to get a realistic viewpoint on what progress can be like a month and a half into a transformation, where you're trying to take it slow and steady. You're not crash dieting, you're not cutting corners, you're not trying to get rapid results. I'm trusting the process, and I'm gonna show you my before photos from the very beginning of this process too, to show you guys that, you know, this isn't something where I'm already in good shape and I'm trying to get in crazy shape. I'm in shape of a normal person and I'm trying to get in crazy shape. So it's a very realistic process that I think a lot of you will be able to relate to. And I want to be very real with you and show you that my before, I wasn't looking too hot. So I'm not going to try to dress it up and say that I was in this crazy shape before. And I'm not trying to do it where I didn't shave my body, I drank a gallon of water, I ate wings, looked all bloated and stuck my belly out either. So I want you guys to see the real process and the real before and after for this whole transformation. Definitely not where I want to be yet, especially in the midsection, but put on, I think, a significant amount of muscle. Kind of see my abs again. Woo, it's getting there. These gotta go. All right, that's a wrap. Chest and shoulders. I don't know what we're gonna do on the next one, but I'm thinking a mini gym tour, because I don't know if we've shown you guys all the equipment we have. We have some really cool stuff that we pieced together here. We bought out a commercial gym, so amazing setup for a warehouse gym. I'll take you guys through it next time. And then obviously give you another update. See you on the next one.